Hello and welcome to a new development update for Judero. Throughout this video you'll be hearing some new music we made for the game. This month we've been gearing up towards a new trailer to release sometime this month, sometime in June. But before we get to any of that, let's actually talk about what we've been working on in May, because we have lots of cool new things to show off here, starting with some new enemies. Now, as I promised last month, I implemented these new enemy types in the game. There are some pumpkins that actually vomit some very bad projectiles that actually stay on the ground, and you have to avoid them for some time. And of course there are also the crow enemies that I already showed off in the last month's video. There's also this hiding enemy, which was very interesting to implement. It basically stays hidden until you get close, and then it just attacks you, and then after it gets a hit, it runs back and hides somewhere random. So you have to keep an eye out and also remember where it hides so that you can go and attack him when he is hiding. We also started to work on an underground dungeon level where it's kind of inspired by the game Gauntlet, and it's just a classic video game level where it's dark, you cannot see much, but you have to find your way out, and the only way through is to beat a lot of monsters, to find checkpoints. It's quite easy to get lost here, but hopefully with these checkpoints and just nicely lit rooms, players will be able to find their way out. And as you can see, there's also some elevation in this level and some slight camera changes when you go up and down. So this level is also using some verticality, which is making the level design a bit more interesting. This level is going to play a key part in Area 3 to get to the end of it. So it needs to be high quality and interesting to look at. And I think we'll get there in a few months. But I'm already excited about how it's shaping up. Okay, let's go back to the Isle of Death for a new puzzle we've been working on. So on this island, the road to the boss fight is blocked by some ghosts. So 3 ghosts to be exact. What you need to do is to put some urns into these graves here, you can see, and the ghosts will just disappear one by one. And don't mind my placeholder text and characters here. As you know, everything in these videos are a work in progress, but we should get something nicer for them fairly soon. When you get all 3 urns, the road opens up and you get to walk across the scary bridge to go to the boss fight. Going back to the invisible platforms that we showed off last month, we've been really trying to improve them, and I think they're really coming together now with these flowers, especially that Jack made. They're just blooming when you get near them, and it just gives this very nice feeling that the edge of the platforms are very clear. And I've also been working on improving the shader of these invisible platforms, and I think it's just really coming together. We're really happy with this one. And as you can see, there are also some new challenges here that you need to overcome, some new enemy encounters. So the whole thing is you need to find your way across this invisible labyrinth. I think this is a good point to let the video play out, but thank you for watching this month's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next month's video. Thank you. Bye.